In Solano County, California, Joe Powell, age 61, and his daughter, Nakia Porter, a software engineer, had pulled over to switch drivers.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
I am not arresting arrest.
Porter's daughters and a cousin, 3 girls aged 6 and younger, were in the back seat.
Bless me. They are approaching me and putting me on the car with force. So those that are listening, I am not arresting.
You have 2 different plates on
The
your...
family was returning home after a trip to an Oakland museum.
You're not reading.
You're not
my rights?
listening. You're not listening.
Excuse me. What are you doing? Why are you pulling me away from the car?
The officers dragged Nakia away from her car and proceeded to beat her.
Car, patrol car.
What are you doing? Bless me.
Put your hands behind your back now. Get on your stomach now. You're gonna get tased.
Nakia passes out. A minute and 20 seconds later, a male officer drags her into the police car. She is still unconscious. Nakia Porter stayed unconscious for over 5 minutes, a sign of a grade 3 concussion. The officers then targeted her father, Joe Powell.
Go and have a seat in the back of the car. Again, you are not under arrest. You're just being detained.
When paramedics arrived, the officers began lying and spinning their story.
Again, she did lose.
And 1 King 6, she's 1026.
Again, she did lose.
And 1 King 6, she's 1026.
She just wasn't responding.
5 seconds.
Wasn't responding for about 5 seconds, maybe. The truth is, she was unconscious for over 5 minutes. The other officer said she went out no more than 20 seconds.
She went out. Yeah, no more than 20 seconds. No more than 20 seconds. She was able to move her. She was moving her legs as if she was like going in the car.
Actually, she was unconscious, and he dragged her into his car.
They flipped around, and then she initiated the traffic stop.
The truth is, there was no traffic stop. The car was already stopped because Nakia and her father were switching drivers.
She tried to go walk away, and then actually started fighting McDowell, and then that's when we went hands-on.
The body camera footage shows the officers went hands-on and arrested Nakia while she was complying with their commands. Porter and her family are now suing the white police officers in federal court. Hello, everybody. I'm David Shuster, and thanks for joining us. The Solano County Sheriff's deputies involved in this August 2020 arrest were Dalton McCampbell and Lisa McDowell. They are accused of violating state and federal civil rights statutes by engaging in, quote, unlawful seizure, assault, and excessive force. As for Porter, she was jailed overnight on suspicion of resisting arrest, but never charged. She said the ordeal was confusing and dehumanizing. Quote, I was doing my best to do everything right, given no reason to be treated like this. The Solano County Sheriff's Office is refusing to comment. Based on the body camera footage, the deputies discovered the car had a California plate on the back and a Maryland license plate on the front, which is the reason they approached. However, the deputies called in the rear plate to dispatch and were told it matched the description of the car and that there was no report of the car being stolen. So, there is an argument that what transpired here was a racially motivated beating and terrorizing of a black family. Solano County would be wise to settle this lawsuit and fire Officers McCampbell and McDowell. This was awful.